Hey there, welcome back to Drawing Cartoons, Making Comics. Today, we've got our cards ready to go for today. First, we want to just make a stack of all the drawings you've made, if you've been drawing along with us. And just play with some story ideas or some odd combinations that might come up. I shuffled my cards and then I started going through, I spread them out. And I started with this one where I'm like the winner of something, but unfortunately while I'm up there going yay me, this guy riding on a bee comes by and the bee gets frightened and stings me, and I start turning into I don't think it's going to be a monster. I think I'm going to turn into a 6-foot bee. So I don't know, it's silly, it's funny. So you just want to play with loose ideas that you might have. I didn't get anything off looking at my original card, but someone being frustrated and someone being sad. These could be the same people, maybe, and write a story about a time when I was really trying hard to do something and I just couldn't do it. I could do that. I still like this picture of me in space, and it reminds me of the baby picture. So I was starting to think about a baby that everyone thinks that the baby just sits around and plays with a rattle and drools, but the baby actually is dreaming of outer space and being an astronaut. And maybe that could turn into a little story. There is, when I drew myself with cats, with 3 cats, if you did that, draw yourself with 3 cats, you'll notice that at the end I was starting to turn into a cat, and when I drew myself as a cat. And I was thinking that if there was this lady who didn't have children and she was lonely, and so she started getting a bunch of cats, and then she began to live like a cat. And then what kind of problem would that make? Like if she turns into a cat with all her other cats, like who's going to operate the can opener and stuff like that? So anyway, I'm just inviting you to get your cards out and look back at what you've been doing. Not critically, not looking for what should I fix, but just looking for energy in there, what you might play with. This one was so weird that, when we drew being shot out of a volcano, but here this person is ready to catch the person. So the next frame is going to be, what happens when he catches the person shot out of a volcano. So remember that you can put 3 or 4 blank cards together to create a story. Sound like fun? Try yours.